I just wanted to ask you what it's been like having me as a client.
Amazing. Not only
No, honestly, what like
as a client, but like I benefit from it just as much as you benefit from me, just learning things from you. Both us, both being powerful towards each other. Good energy.
feel that. What was your first impression of me when you met me?
That you were from California. I thought you were from where I was from, because you're too cool.
Oh
I
shit.
couldn't believe that you're from Connecticut. Not that Connecticut people aren't cool, but they're a little uptight.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
It can be. Yeah. We live near New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cold weather brings out cold people. Warm weather brings out
Yeah.
pretty chill people.
And then when did you start to see the most improvement in my training? Because I feel like we went through many years and a lot of ups and downs, and I was hiding being fat.
When you started
for a while.
to chime in on nutrition more versus working out more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And focusing like fasting and staying focused on fasting and implementing good things after you fast.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of fasting a lot. Yeah. We talked about the microbiome a lot, like the energy factories, eating whole foods, not eating like dead foods.
Yeah, to help you at least give you energy and stay fuller longer.
And then you started pushing mobility on me, and I kept getting hurt, and I was ignoring you. And there was a long period of time where you let me come in and just talk.
Yeah.
And then one day you said, "All right, Bill, enough of this shit. We're doing what you're supposed to be doing." And then you had me doing
you can
like
move better. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you had me doing. Then I started to film. I was like, "Oh, these are really cool skateboard kind of."
So especially
moves.
with what you do with skateboarding, like you wanted to lift weights and build muscles, like you're a bodybuilder, but you can't really get away with both. You know, you can to a certain extent and back and forth, but when you just focus on strength training, it kind of deters from your mobility and be able to move like an athlete and have agility versus just being strong and stiff. And
Right. I came across my bench press metrics, and there was one day I was like, "Wow, this is the most I've ever benched," and I hit a record there.
Yeah.
But I also was like hurting my neck a lot and getting injured a lot, and I actually.
It's your shoulders, it's not your neck. So the stiffness in your shoulders. So that's why we do mobility. And when your shoulders are stiff and impinged and not being able to be mobile, it starts to take a pain in your neck, and then before you know it, now it's going down your back. It gets worse, yeah. But once you get mobility in your shoulders and you start warming up a little bit more before you lift, things get better. But you have to be consistent with band pull aparts, over-unders with the resisted band or PVC pipe.
So when I did the muscle up attempt on the rings that day, that's when we had been doing a little bit of mobility for a little bit. You left the room, and I filmed that on my own. Just for the record, he left the room. I injured myself. Now that's when I went to Stretch Lab, and I thought, okay, there's something messed up here. And June started to rip me to shreds, and he used that clip. Yeah, he used that clip of the muscle up as the benchmark for evaluating me, because he could see how I was all up in my shoulders and stuff. And then he kind of ripped that apart. And now the point of this video, we have not retried the muscle up on the rings. I also have a broken rib right now, but and you do it.
I made the mistake of showing him like it was too easy. It's like if he can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
And then I left the room.
That is a goal of mine, because I saw Matt Plapp do like just a bunch in a row, and I was like, what? Like all the way up, and I was like, he must have superhuman strength, because no clue how to even. But I feel like maybe I could do it now.
Yeah, I hear it. I don't think I have anything.
And the edge is still charging me, even though I moved, and I moved back to orange, so we're good. We can keep.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You heard it straight from Rich.